In my new mini interview series, today Poppy is sharing her full recovery from CFS/ME and what helped her heal in this 5-minute overview.
Hello, my name is Poppy Wildman. I'm 22 years old from Nottingham, UK, and I've recovered from severe CFS/ME. I first got sick about 3 years ago during the COVID pandemic, and within about 6 months, my condition was really severe. I was sofa bound for the next 18 months. My day just revolved around getting up a few times to go to the toilet or to have some food, and that was it. I couldn't sit up without a lot of difficulty. I just found really sort of basic things like drinking water to be a challenge. I couldn't hold the weight of my head up. After a while, I could go outside in a wheelchair with a cushion to hold my head up. But until January 2022, that was basically what my life consisted of. It was really horrible, as I'm sure a lot of people watching this can relate to. I saw my friends probably 3 or 4 times during that whole year and a half period because I just couldn't leave the house to go anywhere, and I found socializing to be difficult. It was just a really, really dark and horrible time. But in January 2022, I finally found that spark of hope in CFS school, which is run by Jennifer and Karden. It was a real changer for me. I'd done some brain retraining before, but it hadn't really made a difference. And I'd also tried quite extreme diets and graded exercise and pacing, and nothing really made a difference. And some things just made me feel worse. But I finally found this type of brain retraining in CFS school that helped me understand the sort of trauma behind my illness and how to sort of resolve that and to retrain my brain to experience symptoms less. And over the next few months, I went from sort of being bedbound to being able to sort of move around the house, being able to sort of do a few sort of light activities like painting and quite gentle things like that. But I still couldn't leave the house outside of a wheelchair, being pushed by my mum once a day. So I still felt like there was something missing. And so I had a one-to-one call with Karden, and that completely changed everything. Just what we talked about in that hour made me understand how to heal suddenly. Just having the belief that there wasn't actually anything bad inside my body making me sick. It was this sort of neural pathways being stuck, sending these symptom messages, mostly because of sort of trauma and other similar factors. And by the end of that call, I was just so excited and so sort of energized that I went out on my bike to the park across my road and cycled down the hill to the playground, and I played on the playground there. And it was the first time I'd left the house under my own steam in 18 months, and it was amazing. And I sort of had a couple more days like that over the next week or so, but mostly I was still sort of struggling to have the confidence to trust my body to go outside on my own, on my bike or walking, until I came across a YouTube recovery interview by Rebecca Tolan. And I just immediately clicked with her way of healing, her complete belief that she wasn't actually sick. The experience is really real, and it's not in our heads. It's completely in our bodies, but it's not actually being caused by any pathogen. She explains it much better than I can, and it just clicked with me. And after watching that video, I just went out on my trampoline, jumped around. And sort of since then, I've just slowly been building up that confidence to get out and do whatever I want. And that was about a year ago. And in that year, I've done so many things that I just didn't think I'd ever be able to do again. I've walked up mountains. I've been on nights out dancing. I sort of meet up with my friends every day. I'm in the middle of doing a training course to potentially start working for the first time. Is when I got sick. I was a teenager, and that's exciting. And I'm just really, really loving life, and I'm really grateful for, just so grateful that I found the thing that helped me recover, because my life is, I just feel so much joy being out in the world again. And I just want to say to everyone watching this that you can recover. I didn't think I ever could. I saw all these videos of it happening to other people, and it just felt like something that happens to other people. But I don't think that we all heal in the same ways. I think we all have to find the thing that clicks for us, and when it clicks for you, you'll know. I just knew immediately that I'd found the thing that made sense to me. And I just want to wish everyone watching this who's going through a really hard time that I understand, and you will get better as long as you keep that hope alive that you can get better. And best of luck to everyone on that journey. And thank you, Liz, for all the videos on your channel that give people hope every day that recovery is possible.